All right, so it looks like we are live on the procurement corner. So that looks good. All right, guys, so we are ready to go. And I am just so happy that we're here today. We have 3 businesses that are going to be moving forward with us today. And we are so excited that they have come on board with us to present their companies via the live pitches that we have for small businesses. And I know that there are several agencies as well as schools and some commercial folks that have acknowledged that they will be on today. So we do have a chat box there. I don't know if you all have an opportunity to pull up the procurement corner. There may be opportunities or questions there as you present that you will have to speak to. So I'm going to monitor that over here. Hold on. Got a lot going on over here. So I'll monitor that so that we can have those questions answered as well. Okay. So if anyone does have a question, they can put it in the chat box and then we can move on from there. We do have the live streaming. So you have the ability to look at us live on social media. We have a Facebook, a LinkedIn, YouTube, and then we, of course, are going to be live on procurementcorner.com. Now, procurementcorner.com is the only place that you have the ability to do your chat that we're going to be monitoring today. Now, our agenda today, and I do need to introduce myself, Jay McElroy. I am your facilitator today. I almost forgot. Most people do know me, so I just made a bad assumption. But we are here to have 3 companies pitch today. They're going to have focuses in on training, IT, and or project management or program management. We are going to start with LBO Technologies, then Ontari, and then Hacking Solutions. So I'm going to get started here first with, with LBO, and I will bring up LBO slides. And this is Linwood Owens.
Good afternoon. My name is Linwood Owens, President and CEO of LBO Technology. Pleasure to be part of this presentation. Next slide, please.
I was going to say, give me a second, Linwood. I'm having challenges.
No worries.
I'm pressing. Oh, I forgot. I'm using a PDF file.
Okay.
So I'm not used to doing a PDF file. Let's see, where am I? Down. Okay, there we go, Linwood.
So LBO Technology, we are SBA certified hub zone in 8A small business. We've got about 6 years left on our runway in terms of before we graduate. We are a MBE, DBE company headquartered in Leesburg, Virginia. We also have a secondary office in Charleston, South Carolina. We're mission focused. 100% of our work is in the federal government space. We, in terms of the company itself, our logo is we span the globe in terms of providing IT solutions across the globe. We incorporated in 2009. You see below our UEI number, our EIN, CADES code. We do have a top secret facility clearance, and most of our contracts are in the DoD space that require TSSCI, CI Poly, Lifestyle Poly. Next slide, please. Here you'll see our capabilities. We are a professional services firm, heavy in PMO support, managed services, as well as information technology and security services. Here's some of our core competencies in the bullets. Very heavy in PMO support, project management, human capital management, training as it relates to diversity training, equity, inclusion, and accessibility. We perform that work for several clients in the intelligence community now, as well as Department of State. We also very heavy in data analytics. In terms of IT, we provide information assurance, tier 3, tier 4 support, and really heavy in RMF and cybersecurity, as well as physical security. We also perform GIS software mapping and Ursary development in that area, supporting the Pentagon on 2 projects, supporting the Pentagon Force Protection Agency. You'll see that we have 4 ISO certifications: ISO 9001, ISO 20000, ISO 27001, and ISO 27013. We are also ISO 800-171 compliant, and we are CMMC level 2 ready, and we're ready for an assessment. You'll see our NAICS codes. Our primary NAICS code is 541611, and you'll also see our PSC codes. Next slide. Here's our capability summary. We have past performance supporting 9 different federal government agencies, currently supporting 18 prime contracts and soon to be 19. We're about to get another award with US Navy. This will be our 7th contract award with US Navy in the last 4 months. Also support Army as a prime, Air Force as a prime. As I mentioned, 2 contracts before with the Pentagon, supporting Pentagon Force Protection Agency. Those contracts were procured through WHS. Also have prime work at Department of Interior, 3 prime contracts at DIA, 2 prime contracts at HHS, 1 prime contract at EPA, and a prime contract at DISA and ODNI. We do have 5 subcontracts: Department of State, Department of Commerce, US Army, and Blue Cross Blue Shield. You'll see in the lower left-hand side the various contract vehicles we have. We do have a GSA 8A STARS 3 schedule, as well as a GSA schedule for IT services. We do also have access to the VETS 2 vehicle, Alliant 2, and NextGen. Our Dun & Bradstreet rating is 97% in terms of past performance and financials. We are debt-free and have an established significant line of credit. As I mentioned before, our primary NAICS code is 541611. Most of our contracts are firm fixed price, cost plus fixed fee, T&M. We also have contracts that have SCA wage determination. So we're very experienced with various contract types. We have an approved accounting and purchasing system. It's been ratified by a CPA. And as I mentioned before, we are 100% CMMC ready at level 2. And we're having an assessment done later this year. LBO Technology does also own 2 joint venture companies. The first company is First Choice Tandem. This is part of a mentor-protege relationship. And we were awarded the 8A STARS vehicle on the first cohort. So we had no weaknesses at all with our proposal. So we were one of the first companies that were awarded the 8A STARS contract. The other joint venture we have is with a company called Peridot Solutions. So it's an LBO Peridot JV, and that was incorporated in February of last year. Next slide, please. Here's more detail about the services we provide and our core competencies. As I mentioned, cybersecurity. We perform cybersecurity at the Pentagon, supporting the Pentagon Force Protection Agency, as well as Department of State and Army Aberdeen Proving Ground. Software development, that's also part of those same projects. We also provide software development support, sort of a DevSecOps approach to the Air Force as well. Program management, we have a number of PMP certified project and program managers. And as I mentioned, professional services, we have a full spectrum of services, especially in the human capital management, and the diversity, equity, inclusion training. Also have worked on organizational training and development outside of diversity training as well. So we're very astute in training services, professional services, in IT, especially in the software development and cyber security services. Next slide, please. Also provide IT infrastructure support. And I mentioned earlier, we provide tier 3, tier 4 support. So we provide 24/7 support of the applications we support at the Pentagon, as well as Army Aberdeen Proving Ground and the U.S. Air Force. Again, hitting on the diversity, empathy, and inclusion training, a big part of what we do as well in terms of our core competencies. Thanks. Next slide, please. So product solutions, CAD development, computer-aided dispatch development. We do support the Pentagon Force Protection Agency at the Pentagon, as well as the fire station at Aberdeen Proving Ground and the fire station for the U.S. Air Force. So these applications are very applicable to emergency management. We have developed a next generation 911 application. We've developed a records management system, as well as a computer-aided dispatch system for them that they use. And we support those systems 24/7. They are mobile, they are cloud-based applications, and supported by our team. Next slide. So these are the agencies we mentioned before that we support. Again, we support 9 different government agencies and 18 prime contracts and 5 subcontracts. Next slide, please. Here's a list of some of our past performance that's relevant to the requirements in terms of project management, IT support, and training. We have, like I said, multiple contracts with the Army, DIA, Pentagon Force Protection Agency, as well as HHS. As again, our mission is DoD and the federal civilian agencies, as well as the intelligence community. Next slide, please. So here's our point of contact information. Those are the addresses to our headquarters office, which is in Leesburg, Virginia, as well as our secondary office in North Charleston, South Carolina. Both of these offices are located in the hub zone, and we greatly value supporting the underserved in those communities, and have 58% of our staff reside in hub zone. So we're very proud that we have a very robust hub zone workforce. There is my email address, and there's our website. And thanks again for allowing LBO Technology to present today. Thanks, Jay.
Okay, Linwood, there online looks like there's a couple of questions. Give me a second because I can't see real good without my with my glasses. And it says, we have a need for help desk services. Can you elaborate on support?
So the help desk support that we have provides 24/7 telecommunications, network, system administration, SharePoint admin support on 4 contracts that we currently have. So it's those 4 help desks that we support are IT focused help desk. We also support a contact call center for the U.S. Navy up in Machias, Maine, which is a 24/7 call center that takes questions from civilian and government employees that are in the military. So they call that help desk whenever they have any benefits related questions. So we have experience both in a contact call center as well as an IT 24/7 call center.
Okay, second question, diversity training, what agency?
So we provide diversity training for OD&I. We did empathy training, we did SOGI training, as well as overall diversity training, and that was done at OD&I, but it also was, the invitation was sent to the 18 intelligence community. So we had government employees from CIA, from FBI, NSA, NRO, all the intelligence agencies that attended those courses that we did for OD&I. We also support DIA with providing facilitation services. And we have another contract with DIA where we're providing barrier analysis. And in that barrier analysis, we're sort of doing predictive modeling and analytics on, why the agency doesn't attract minorities. So we're looking at their hiring practices over the past 50 years and looking at how we can better diversify that agency and attract women and minorities to that agency. So we're sort of doing predictive modeling as well to try to break down those barriers, if you will. So our work entails barrier analysis, facilitation services, leading focus groups, as well as SOGI, empathy, and overall diversity training for DIA. We also have a contract with Department of State where we're providing diversity, equity, inclusion training. And at the end of it, we're going to provide an assessment report that we're going to give to the government based on our findings.
Okay, and let's see, it says, do you have a relationship with ANC?
We do. We have a really good relationship with an ANC that is now part of the procurement center and work quite a bit. We're working on actually a Homeland Security opportunity with them right now. So I do have a pretty close, trusted relationship with an ANC.
Okay, and then the last question it looks like is, do you have database experience? If so, what platform?
The work that we do, we're more of a Microsoft team. So MS SQL is really what we are. We also cloud-based. We're an Azure, Office 365, SharePoint administrative company. So that's most of the work that we do is in the Microsoft environment.
Okay. I think that's a wrap for you, Mr. Linwood Owens. I'm going to stop
Thank you.
Your slides. You guys, once again, we do have this contact information up. So please take a quick snapshot of your screen so you can contact him directly. He also has a profile in the procurementcorner.com. You can go into the vendor profile off the main menu and put in LBO, and all of his information will come up inclusive of what you've seen and a lot more. Thank you. All righty, so we're going to go over, let's see who our next person is. Now, make sure I have this right, Mr. Brutus. Am I saying this right? Otari?
Otari.
Atari. You gotta help me.
Just Atari with an O.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I am so terrible with names. I'm so terrible with
It's quite all right.
So
I've been thinking I should simplify.
We're going to let you go ahead and take over.
All right, thank you. Let me share my screen. Let me know when we can see
can
this.
see it.
All right, slideshow. Can we still see it?
Still see it.
Wonderful. All right, thank you everyone for taking time to be here with us today. I am Dennerv Brutus, representing Otari LLC, and our mission is to be innovative and secure. So a little bit about myself. I am a computer engineer by trade, Navy veteran. With 13 good years, I have over 23 years experience in the IT field, hands-on. And I'm starting my doctorate in quantum computing in the summer because quantum computing is the future, hence the innovative aspect of Otari LLC. And a quick fun fact, with RSA 2048, which is what most banks and most computers or most systems use in the world. Actually, which screen are you seeing? Are you seeing?
We're seeing we're seeing your home page.
Okay.
So we haven't gotten to the funder
Okay.
or the founder. We
I
didn't
see
see
what's
that
going
one. And yes, there we go.
Do we see the
We can see that one. If you want to scroll down, another one.
Okay, so what are
We
we
see
seeing?
the founder now.
Okay, okay, I see where we are.
Okay.
Okay, so about 2048, quantum computers will definitely just crack any algorithm that we currently know. Or I say 2048 takes about 300 trillion years for a regular computer to crack. However, a quantum computer with about 4,100 qubits can do it in 10 seconds. So that's it's very interesting. So the problem that I've noticed during my time in the Navy and as a employee, and of course, as a business owner, is that the federal space is in constant need for innovation, especially with deep tech, and deep tech includes things like Internet of Things, machine learning, AI, and research and development as well. That plays a vital role with digital transformation, because there's a lot of modernization that's going on right now because of COVID. A lot of people have to be able to migrate to the cloud, and security plays the biggest role in all this. It seems like every day a company is getting hacked, and there's a talent gap to keep up with all this demand, right? So the solution is that we provide digital transformation, cloud native application development, cloud migration, automation, research and development in deep tech quantum computing as well. We specialize in DevSecOps and software development. And our experience has been mainly in the commercial sector, working with startups as full stack web application developers, mainly on the MERN stack using databases such as MongoDB, NoSQL, SQL as well. We've provided IT strategy going from beta all the way to production, and also as well as cloud migration and automation, building their CI/CD pipeline from scratch, and also creating a new environment from scratch from them on Amazon Web Services. We've worked with Red Hat as a subcontractor, on second tier subcontractor, I should have put there, doing DevSecOps as well, cloud migration and automation for Wells Fargo, which was the client, migrating from their on-premise application onto Azure Cloud, and second tier sub for DoD, working with PEO office, EIS, their EIS program, and building a platform, a DevSecOps platform there for the entire, I think it was NIH. I'll have to double check with that. So that is it for Otari LLC. Are there any questions?
There's one online. It says, does your company have a security clearance?
Yes, yes. The company itself does not. However, I do have Clear Professional, as I myself am a Clear Professional, and that level is secret.
Secret clearance, okay. All righty, that's the only question that we had for you. Thank you, Mr. Brutus.
Thank you.
All righty.
I'll stop sharing.
And we are down to Hacking Solutions. Mr. Beeman, if you could come off of mute, we will allow you to take the controls.
Great, thank you very much. My name is, excuse me, my name is Tony Beeman with Hacking Solutions. Let me get my, get this all prepped up here for the full screen. Okay, and can everybody see my screen? Great, 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 thank you. Once again, my name is Tony Beeman with Hacking Solutions. We're out here in Oakland, California. You can see some of our diversity certifications. We're 8A certified, we're HubZone, NDE, DBE, and I'm also a veteran. We're veteran owned. A little bit about us. We've been around for 10 years. This year is our 10-year anniversary. We focused mainly on mid-market and larger corporations, as well as government entities, and as well as higher education. Within the higher education space, we've done ERP projects around PeopleSoft implementation, actually upgrading from 9.1 to 9.2, also with Oracle and SAP. We've also, we worked with several government entities nationwide, a lot of different cities, counties. We also work with Glendale Community College, for instance, in South Carolina. Department of Education is one of our clients that we work with. But we take a lot of pride. I'm very proud of the team that we put together. Very passionate about servicing our clients. We're very, very team focused, along with working with our clients, partnering with them, and really ensuring, because my personal background is over 25 years in the technical recruiting staffing space, and as technology changes, what's really imperative that we've found is really having the right resources, the right people with the right technology skills to be able to implement and do the projects that are needed for our technical, for our customers, for our government partners, and such. And here's a little bit more about some of the things that we focused on within the IT space. I mentioned the Oracle, SAP, PeopleSoft, ERP implementations that we've done with some of our higher education partners. We've done some application development, mainly around some mobile applications, also with QA and some help desks that we provided, particularly with Glendale Community College. We've done some help desk, provided around 10 help desk individuals with them on a large project. Although we have not done the full service of the help desk 24/7, but we provided the people that are able to do that. And we also have done a lot of security awareness training. We're a partner with KnowBe4 and also with PECB, so we're able to get people trained and certified in a lot of different technologies, particularly around the cybersecurity areas, lead auditor, for instance, and a lot I can provide a full brochure of the different trainings that we're able to provide and certifications we're able to provide. Also around the ISO certifications, we're able to provide those training and certifications as well through KnowBe4 and PECB. But a little bit, what really sets us apart is our experience, our team. We really focus a lot, again, on our processes with our clients. Very, very, very proud because of our processes that we're able to deploy staff in a very quick manner. We do that either on a temporary, temp to perm, project basis, but those are really our specialties. And it's a little bit about our people, process, and technology. Our technology around to be able to provide the resources is something that I'm very proud of. We provided we've really come up with a kind of a proprietary way of implementing the social media with our CRM, our applicant tracking system, and we're able to really compete on a large scale. That a lot of has to do with my personal background, my team's background, and we're very proud. We're very proud of the clients that we've served. And speaking of that, here's just a few that we currently work with. I mentioned Glendale, South Carolina. We work with Indian Health Services. We work with Clark County, Nevada, CalVet out here in California, which we've worked with them for the last 3 years. We're also on the GSA 8A Stars 3. We're a prime contractor on that. And so, yeah, I can talk all day about our services, but here's how to get a hold of me, and look forward to being of service to you in the future. Thank you very much. So I stop sharing now. No, I think
You're
Jay,
muted, Jay.
I think you're muted, Jay. I think.
Sorry about that. I'm trying to multitask over here, and I'm working in slow motion. Okay, it says, can you support international contract of 15 plus FTEs?
Absolutely. You know, in fact, my recruiters, I've got a very strong recruiting team, and most of them, frankly, are offshore. We've got they have a lot of international experience. We haven't done a lot ourselves internationally. We've done a few things early on in Japan with Cisco, where we provided some network engineers. But absolutely, yes. We've actually been looking to do a lot more international business, and so look forward to speaking with you further about how we can do that with you. And we're also have a partner to set up if you needed individuals on a contract basis internationally. We're set up to be able to payroll them so that they're paid correctly and compliance with the local laws and all that as well.
Okay. All right. This next one, it says, can you elaborate on software development experience?
Yes, yeah. We our software development, I mean, that's not one of our large capabilities. We have done some stuff with Alameda County. There was a project where we provided more Java, J2EE. I should have my CTO. He could speak more about that from a technical standpoint. But we've done a few projects with Alameda County. We've done some with also company called Get Insured. We've worked with them. Company called my gosh, what is that in Kansas? It's called I forget the name of them. What they do is they specialize on working with the new home construction industry, and we work with them providing some web developers. We've done a lot of the secure code review, because we want to make sure that they work with us to ensure that their coding on the websites for their clients was secure. And but yeah, that's mostly what we've done with our application development, is provide those types of individuals.
Okay, it looks like we have LBO and Hacking Solutions. It says, I need a cybersecurity cheese. Maybe it's an SME. How much experience? So, Mr. Beeman, if you take it first, and then we'll come back to Mr. Owens.
Yes, cybersecurity SME. Well, that's where, oh my gosh, we've done a lot of things in the cybersecurity, mainly around penetration testing, vulnerability assessments, the risk assessments. We work. One of our main clients is called Get Insured, where we've been working with the state of New Jersey and the state of Minnesota, where each year we do very large projects around the penetration testing, vulnerability assessment, cybersecurity consulting. That's a huge specialty. I'm very, very proud of my CTO, who is incredibly experienced. He himself he's a CISSP. He's an expert in NIST. He's an expert in risk assessment. I would welcome the opportunity to set up a time to speak with him. He can speak more on a technical, very, very, very deep technically, but absolutely, cybersecurity SME consulting is that's definitely one of our specialties.
Okay, Mr. Owens.
Yeah, we provide cyber security support as a subject matter expert at Navy, at Washington Navy Yard, as well as the Norfolk Naval Shipyard in Portsmouth, Virginia. We've also have cyber support at the Pentagon, supporting our Pentagon Force Protection Agency. We have probably a total of about 18 cyber experts of high level, mid-tier cyber engineers. Most of the work we do in cyber is in the RMF area. We do vulnerability assessment, risk assessment, PKI support. penetration testing as well. So certainly very astute there. We have a number of employees that are supporting our prime contracts and those supporting those agencies.
Okay. All right. Okay, it looks like we just had one comment. Thank you all. We'll be in touch. I don't see anything else that's come up on here. All right, you guys, looks like you all are off the hook temporarily. So I'll just share my information here. So if anybody needs to reach out to me, you can reach out under j@hubzonecoalition.com, or you can give me a call directly at 240-462-8890. I think, let me just double check here. Oh, there's another one. It says, has anyone done work with the community colleges? Any of you all have?
Yeah, Glendale Community College. Yeah, that's one. Yeah, we've worked with them for the last 5-6 years. Absolutely.
And we have not, Jay. All of our work is with the federal government.
Okay, Mr. Brutus.
All of our work has been with commercial sector, not yet community colleges. Nothing that was with the company. Personally, I myself have done work with, I can't remember the name of the college. I want to say Tallahassee Community College, but that was just on a volunteering basis.
Okay.
Yeah. Community colleges have some major challenges here.
Well, I can attest as well. You can reach out to me because we do have experience with the Wayne County Community College in Detroit, Michigan. We also have relationships with a couple in Jamaica. We've also done West Virginia, as well as multiple colleges in Maryland. So I'm putting a plug in for our company, and I'm sure whatever work you all have, we would be able to support at any time. Just give us a call, and I would be able to tap our network. If my organization doesn't have the specific experience that you're looking for, we'll be able to tap our network in order to be able to bring those qualified businesses. But we, as a company, HZC or HubZone Coalition, does have several community colleges that we've done work for. Okay, I don't think we have any other questions. Let me just look. I was trying to, my phone is so small, I've got to get another computer here or something. I think that was the last question that we have. Thank you for, thank you all, and we'll be in touch. So we appreciate everyone that has come on board today for your presentations. You guys did, of course, a phenomenal job. And once again, to all of our viewers today, please stay in touch with us. We do have multiple opportunities for you to even present your requirements on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 2 p.m. So please just reach out to me. Of course, Jay McElroy, 240-462-8890. And then my email address is j@HubZoneCoalition. If you want to remain anonymous, you can go to procurementcorner.com and just send us a form for contact us, and then we'll go ahead and put you guys up. So you can bring as many requirements as you need. Our meetings usually go anywhere between 5 to 15 minutes, but if you need more time, we are definitely there for you to be able to present your requirements. So thank you once again for participating today, and you all have a great week. Thank you so very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.